What's up, guys? You're tuned in to another Rappler Live Jam from home. My name is Amanda, and up next we have Andre and Simon of the hip hop duo P6. Hi, guys. Welcome to Live
Hi,
Jam.
Everyone. Hi,
hello,
hi.
hello.
Hi, you guys look chill. What's up?
Yeah.
Y'all look good. So, I guess to begin with, what does P6 mean?
So P6 means Project 6. So back when we were making music and it wasn't during the pandemic, we would make music at Simon's house, which is in Project 6. So Project 6, P6, it kind of
Yeah.
just worked out.
Yeah. May mystery lang na onte, yung P6. Like, ooh, what is that? So
Yeah.
very in a very simple explanation. It's where Simon lives basically.
Yeah,
Project.
basically.
So you mentioned that you started making music pre-pandemic pa. So when was it exactly that you guys, started doing stuff together?
Individually, we started like different times. I started like 2016, but Andre and I started working together as a duo around October of 2019, probably. Yeah.
October 2019. What like how did you guys meet? Were you like friends, classmates? What's the story behind that?
We've been in the same school since we were like prep. So we've been in Ateneo since then, and we just got closer when we got to high school. And since I was making music, he was making music on the side as well. I just asked him, "You want to make music together and see where it goes?"
Hmm.
Yeah.
Was it hip hop to begin with, or were you doing like other genres?
Hip hop, R&B, that type of
Yeah.
thing.
Hmm. Why?
Mostly
I'm
hip hop.
curious. Yeah, why hip hop? Because like, especially here, no, in the Philippines, if you're a musician, we all know like listeners love yung mga acoustic or mga beat songs, hugot type music. That's like sure hit. Naman sure
Yeah.
hit. So like hip hop, I don't know. To me, sometimes it feels like it's kind of a niche genre still. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, definitely. Until now, it still feels very niche. But when we started, actually, we were very nervous about moving forward with it. But it was like there were people in the Philippines, like rappers in the Philippines, that were able to pave the way for artists like us that were starting out. So like artists like Curtis Smith, they were the ones who really allowed us to be comfortable to pursue our own style of hip hop in the Philippines as well.
Hmm. So who you mentioned Curtis Smith, like who else do you look up to, or like who else inspires you in terms of, your sound, your hip hop sound?
Hip hop sound, for me personally, J. Cole. J. Cole is like a big influence for both of us.
Hmm.
Yeah, and for Simon is
Kanye for me, but also J Cole very much. Yeah.
Hmm. So you guys came together 2019, you mentioned, and then pandemic happened. So how did that affect your duo at all, like working together and stuff?
honestly it's like been the same process. Because back then, if we weren't coming to Simon's house from school, we would just send each other beats that we would find on YouTube, write over it, or like beats that our friends would send to us, and we would just write to it and send it to Simon if I make it. So I send it to Simon and then ask him what he thinks. If he thinks it's good, we'll continue with the song, continue writing. And it's been the same process since the pandemic started as well. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not really like a big adjustment. Is that it's just that we feel like uh, we want to do more gigs if there was no pandemic.
Yeah. Were you able to do any gigs like when you started out?
We did like
A
two.
couple,
Well,
yeah, two.
yeah.
So like
So yeah,
we were really starting out palang within like right before the pandemic started. So when we actually got started, that's when the pandemic happened. So uh, it's been like a tough adjustment for us to still try to get ourselves out there during the pandemic.
Yeah, because I can imagine as new artists, like usually you have the gig scene to sort of get people to listen to you, but now it's like, how do you do in this whole like internet sphere? Yeah, how have you guys been doing that? Like, how have you been capturing your audience online?
We've been thinking of ways, and we feel like YouTube, posting on Instagram and TikTok is like a
TikTok.
good
Well,
gateway for us to like introduce ourselves, get to know, for us to show ourselves online. And I think, I mean, if you've seen like TikTok, they drive almost a lot of songs in the charts.
Hmm.
And yeah, we try to, think of ideas we can post on TikTok that's not really taking away from who we are.
yeah.
Has
So
it?
more content on TikTok soon.
Yeah. So has it been working out, naman? Like, I'm I'm such a millennial. I'm not on TikTok
Yeah,
yet. But
you
how has
should.
that
It's
been
fun.
Yeah,
working
It's
so
out
fun.
for you guys?
we were very hesitant to like put ourselves so much out there in like social media and stuff. We understood that like in this day and age, it's kind of important for you to have a social media presence. So we're just like
Mm.
really like learning how to navigate like TikTok, Instagram, and all of those. We're just really getting started so far, and nothing yet so far with TikTok and Instagram.
Mm. So it's still like in the works. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's yeah, that's such a challenge because how do you balance um putting too much of yourself out there and just, but I guess that's something you'll discover soon.
Soon. Hopefully, hopefully.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you released your single Pricey. Is that your first single with Universe? You're with Universal.
Universal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You launched as a Universal artist just this year, just 2021, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Wait, so how did that happen? Like, yeah, how did you land this, label?
We joined the Battle of the Best contest under Ika, and I think one of the sponsors was Universal. So they talked to us back then. This was like early 2020, I would say, or late 2019. And they took us on a meeting. They were interested, but at that time we had like two songs out on Spotify or like three, and they wanted to see more. And then right when like the pandemic started, like a month in or two, they contacted us again and talking about if we wanted to join Universal, and we were very happy to be part of Universal
Nice. So
Mhm.
it started from that Ika gig and
contest. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention we lost that contest, so
oh,
it was like a good feeling for us to be recognized by a label.
you eventually won in some way.
In
Yeah.
some way.
So yeah, you launched with Universal now. You're with Universal now. You launched your single Pricey. So why? I guess it's your kind of like your intro as P6. So why this song? You wrote it in 2019. So why this song as your first single?
Um. Yeah. Like we said. During the contest, there was a song we performed. Pricey was a song we performed and lost with. So for us, it felt like really good to still use the song as like something of like a redemption story for us, and
Mm,
that's like the reason why we chose to use Pricey as our first single.
right. So it's like coming full circle. Na parang
Yeah.
you
But a
lost
lot of a lot of things were changed with the song.
like what?
So we rewrote the verses, some of the words in the hook, the arrangement, the beat. Like you can notice a lot of big differences from what we performed back then and we release now.
Mm. You've also
Yep.
so before Pricey, you've released several songs. Like it's on your Spotify. Were these like independent releases? Like
Yeah.
Yes.
Cinderella and Rose Gold. How like
Oh
that's
yeah.
super interesting to me. Like how do you release songs independently? I mean, did you record it yourselves? Like what's the process like?
Yeah. We set up like home studios, so like a mic at home, and then we send it out to producers, and eventually set it out to Spotify. But it's like a completely different process. Like when you're signed, so when you're independent, it's like really you're dependent on yourself, and you're still trying to navigate all of those things, which is pretty difficult. So
Hmm.
yeah.
So what changed, like, with Pricey, which is, you were signed now when this single came out. So did the recording process change at all, or did you do it from home still?
We recorded in the studio of Universal. Yeah, so it was like new to us to be in a real recording studio other from our rooms. And yeah, it
Hmm.
felt good.
Yeah.
So, like, started from your bedroom, now you're in studio.
Yeah.
And
Something
you
like
all,
Yeah.
that, something like that.
yeah, you also released, I'm super interested in your earlier songs as well, like Rose Gold. It has so many listens now, and also Baal, which is,
Mhm.
that one to me is like super interesting because you guys sampled um a speech pa from President Duterte. So I think that was very bold, and the statement that you made with that song. So, like, I'm interested when you write songs like that, is there ever a fear putting out putting out songs like that?
Um, a little bit, yeah, of course. We people have mixed opinions about the president thing, obviously. So picking a side for us was difficult because it limits our market. But
Mm.
we just wanted to like take a stand and just be firm on what we believe in, and Baal was our way of expressing our beliefs with the issue.
Yeah.
And to add like to what Simon said, in our music we take pride in like saying what we feel, saying what we want, saying what we think. And at the end of the day, it's an art, and you take it in how you want it to take it, and the interpretation is really up to you.
Mm.
And we're just basically saying what we think, our perspectives and everything. And I mean, we have our own opinions as well, but we really want to show who we are as people,
Yeah.
and that's who we are.
Yeah. And it's hip hop. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if there's any genre where you can, say stuff like that, it's hip hop,
Mm.
right? Um, did you get any, I don't know, reactions from when you put out that song? Did you get trolled?
A
No.
couple, yeah.
Nah. Troll.
We've heard a couple actually. Yeah, we heard a couple negative opinions about the song, but I mean it's natural, obviously, when you pick a side. But we accept all opinions, man, about our music, so it's okay for us.
Mhm.
I mean, it's really just about the message that we sent with the song. That you just express yourself and keep an open mind.
Mhm.
Mm.
When you say, like, you welcome all opinions on your music, that's also kind of a brave mindset to have, because it's like you're so vulnerable in a way, that especially now that
Yeah.
your music is reaching so many people. How do you, I guess, filter out the feedback that you hear from listeners, if you do at all?
Uh, for me,
That's
I would say feedback could be good or bad.
Hmm.
Uh, People could know what they're saying or are completely clueless about it. But if you keep taking it in, uh, and not let it get to your head, at the end of the day, it's your creation. Is You can do what you want. We can do what we want as a duo, and we have our own vision. We believe in our vision. We believe in our talents and work ethic. So even having an open mind with opinions, we still try to keep in mind what we want to happen
Mm.
yeah.
for us.
Mm.
If
Simon,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Um, for us, with opinions and like just people's thoughts about our music, we have like a very solid like a support group among our friends, family. So those opinions for us are the ones that we really prioritize. The rest
Mm.
for us, just we'll listen, but we won't really like take it so harsh if it's bad. And uh, so once we set like a select group of people that we value those opinions, everything else for us we just filter out, not completely, but we don't really think about those opinions too much compared to our like friends and family.
Mm. Like you don't let it affect you too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it can get us down if we like think about it a lot. So
Yeah. That's a good way to handle it. I mean, yeah, you listen to the people you trust, I guess. So,
yeah,
um, you guys are quite new. You're very new, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, you mentioned before that before the pandemic hit, you played two gigs. So you have like a career ahead of you.
Yeah.
Let's imagine like a post-pandemic music scene. What would your dream gig be like? Like where would it be? What would you play or perform? Where?
Uh, I think Poblacion, if you're talking about local, Poblacion is one. Just having like a big crowd of people right in front of you. We can play like some hype songs and like just feel the energy with the crowd. I think that's the type
Mm,
of gig I would want.
mm, Simon.
um, probably because we're from the Ateneo, and we've always been known to show love whenever Ateneo homegrown students perform in like fairs and events. And we just want to have that experience as like artists, perform in front of like our fellow schoolmates and just vibe out for like a couple of minutes and stuff.
Mm. Are you guys still students?
College,
College, yeah, Ateneo.
freshies in college.
Wow. Freshies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You guys are so young. Like how do you like I'm curious like as students why pursue music? Why not focus on school?
I mean, it's our dream. At the end of the day, is what we want for us, for our future, and we just decided to get to it as fast as we could. And
Mm,
yeah, I feel like it's working out so far. We're not
yeah.
there yet, but
Yeah,
we get there.
Yeah. You're not having
uh,
challenges balancing it with school and stuff like it's manageable.
it's difficult, but it's manageable. It's actually our finals week right now, so like we're very stressed with stuff, but it's we're able to manage our time well naman. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So that being said, what are your future plans now that you released your first single? What else is coming from P6?
I don't know how much to say or how what I can say, but expect a lot coming soon. Uh, if you like Pricey, you like all of these other songs that we have lined up for you guys. And yeah, we have a lot of big things coming. Hope you guys can still support. And yeah, I'm excited for you guys to hear all of the things that we've been working on.
Yeah.
And where can people stay tuned? Like where can they get updates from you guys?
You can follow our Instagram at P6 Collective and our TikTok at P6 Collective as well, and on Twitter. And then for our personal IG accounts, mine's at Andre Hoson. Simon
And
is
mine's with Simon Silvoso.
Yeah, so just look at our social media. We'll be posting a lot of content on Instagram, and TikTok.
Yeah, follow our
Yay.
TikTok. We'll post more content soon.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll start a TikTok and look for you guys.
it's fun. It's fun.
Right, so thanks guys for chatting with me and yeah, you'll be
Really.
performing in just a bit. So to everyone who's tuned in, stay tuned because you will enjoy the music of P6. Thanks for tuning in.
Bossed out feelings, all star winners. running up the figures, paparazzi pictures, always been this way. I never stop, shawty come this way. To make it pop, got a better face, better know your place. Speeding through the race, I'm living what you chase. Did it if I said it, ayy, you'll never get it, ayy. Ballin' with a Kobe fan, I'm dripping by the last spray.
Coming with the facts, ayy, P6 on the map, sipping clay, green light from the tray. Make way for the A, cause I'm coming for the throne. P16 stone cold, I'm up in focus, shining brighter than the sun was shaded under the umbrella. Only wanted from me on a nose car, young and killing like I'm Simba, toe to toe for the dough. Too cold, I'm the winner, born sinner.
I'm talking Kenny and Rihanna, Kylie, Courtney and Madonna, Bella, Gigi and Priyanka. I could holler if I wanna.
Calling Georgia and Selena, Margot Robbie and Queen, Sassy Baby and Sophia. Wanna be me, I can feel your butt.
Bite me, wanna fight me, wanna write me, type me, ain't another one like me.
Pricey, boy, these dreams are pricey. Got a drip all icy, so the throne is likely.
Bite me, wanna fight me, wanna write me, type me, ain't another one like me.
Pricey, boy, these dreams are pricey. Got a drip all icy, so the throne is likely. Calling up the shots, I'm the quarterback. Tell me I'm the best, you keep running back. Coming with the pack, you know who I am, one Mac. Got a black, better come correct, there's no going back. Got the city on sight all the time on my mind when the shit only Nikes. Number one on the Suns, got the one, this is done, Top Gun. I'm the for the monkey chosen one.
I'm a dawn, you looking at. I'm a killer cat, running like a motorbike, never had a hold set. Boy, we been over there, frontin' just a lot of cat. Hottest in the game, homie, that's a line of fact. Lick the frosting, baby, lick the frosting. Why you talking? Shut up and put the horse in. I've been bossing like Tatum up in Boston, killing what I'm willing, never fearing about the caution. Bite me, wanna fight me, wanna write me, type me, ain't another one like me.
Pricey, boy, these dreams are pricey. Got a drip all icy, so the throne is likely.
Bite me, wanna fight me, wanna write me, type me, ain't another one like me.
Pricey, boy, these dreams are pricey. Got a drip all icy, so the throne is likely.
So the throne is likely, So the throne is likely, So the throne is likely,
For the gang, we bout them things. Cooking up the business, making plans.
Get it, for the bands, we taking chances. Flipping up the game and raising standards. Get it,
For the dough, rose gold, feel it flow.
get it,
I don't know for sure.
we need some more. The rose gold, we bout to blow. Get it, oh no for sure. I go dumb when I hit the zone. Thanos with the stones. Ain't no time when I do the crime. All I see are dimes. You a bitch, no bite. Got your head on sight. Got the fire in the ice. You admire, I'm the sight. Let me take it all smooth. You wet, Chris smooth, no sweat when I pull up with these moves. I got it in the bag, your girl just threw it back. It's true, I got it bad, too pretty and I got you all mad. I'm so cocky, just like Rocky, got the sake on the backseat. I'm so wavy, just like Kelly, got the dogs that right beside me, just like Shaggy. Only hundreds, that's that Bobby. Ain't no cap. Cyanide, but to flip the game, this no hobby.
For the gang, we bout them things. Cooking up the business, making plans.
Get it, for the bands, we taking chances. Flipping up the game and raising standards. Get it,
For the dough, rose gold, feel it flow.
get it,
I don't know for sure.
we need some more. The rose gold, we bout to blow. Get it, oh no for sure.
Up with the mob, we run deep. We working and getting no sleep. They never could hold us or keep us. They rolled us off out of the sheets. They never did care or believe us and give us a plate to receive. You lied if you ain't a believer. Your girl if I she a keeper. You better look out when you leave her. Continue bitch a cheater. Wonder where she at when you need her. I said it up like I'm Rocky. I'm dropping them hits like a Saki. I'm quick on my feet like I'm Miley. I'm king but I'm treated like Scotty. It's me and Dre with the pick and roll, passing the rock and then give and go. Cross-side step in the finger roll. This ain't been nothing you seen before. Yeah, lock 'em ties in the figure four. Fuck Daddy looking bitter folks, said I'm about to be done like a Corleone. Ay. For the gang, we buy them things. Cooking up the business, making plans.
Get it for the bands, we taking chances. Flipping up the game and raising standards. Get it
For the dough, rose gold, feel it flow.
Get it,
I don't know for sure.
we need some more. The rose gold, we bout to blow. Get it, don't know for sure.
This is the law of my land. Here is a police. Here is a gangster. He's armed with an M16. The gangster only a pistol. But when they meet, they exchange fire. With the police with an M16, it's one burst, and he hits 1,000 people there, and they die. There's no criminal liability. You destroy my country, I'll kill you. That is a very correct statement.
Peeking all around, vibrating every bone, but the vibes never go down. Off the drain, cut a pill of the block, keep it trill where the homies getting stoned now. Cranberries with her eyes all red, with her jaws all clenched. Young fiends from your hometown. What's a kid to a killer? What's a saint to a trigger? Never mattered, so I'm spitting on his throne now. Full mag in his mom. New flag, soldiers looking at the wrong color. Body bags got them scattered on the gutter. Never feel the pain till one of your own suffer. Climbing up the ladder when they're gearing up for carnage. Hard to trust the order when the order treat them garbage. Poverty a felony, the system got them hostage. Country for the people, but the people live in bondage. Drugging up the fiend game. Vision tinted, but I see plain. Reparations never giving you a clean name. Never knew the people unless you actually gotta feel pain. Murder at the core, call for peace on the surface. Bodies keep you warm, put your hands to the furnace. Did it all for service, accidental with a force, right? Yeah, but what's a body for the cause, right?
Come forth and kneel to gods who don't hear. Cry, but don't fear. From the ashes break out of our chains, out of the shadow of shame. So Father, rid us of our pain, wash away our sins, and let our tears turn into rain. Unleash our power from within.
Yo, for the better way. Sleep in peace on your bed while they kill at night. Is the blood on the sheets, but they use as lights. Damn, tell me where the fun's at. Promises improvements, but you keeping it the cash tags, while the people keep on falling on the wrong tracks. They damn near calling just to get the rights back. It's not even raining, but the city's still drowning. Check your son who got dope on the low. Check your people who do projects like a magic show. You got people with your games like puppets on the chains, thinking I deserve loose change. I'ma set it all aflame. Put your name on the mainframe with the presidents that know nothing but to gain another day. Where the food damn, Mr. President? Is it on the table for another bed? Where you going with your jet? What do they eat while you eating that baguette? Oh hello, sir cadet. I thank you for stopping all the threats, right? All the addicts dead, so let's move and never forget, right? Tell me, does it hurt when it's the wrong body? Tell me, does it hurt if you know that body? Tell me, does it hurt when you are that body? Cause either one of us can be that body.
Come forth and kneel to gods who don't hear. Cry, but don't fear. From the ashes break out of our chains, out of the shadow